Antonio Conte leads his Chelsea players down their line of opponents in the usual fair play handshakes. And with that done, let's take a look at David Ospina plays instead of Petr Cech. Per Mertesacker captains the Gunners in his first start all season. If his experience will help, Rob Holding could be the lucky charm. Arsenal have won the last 11 games he's played in. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is back after missing the last 3 with a hamstring injury, and Danny Welbeck has been preferred to Olivier Giroud in attack. The Chelsea side is one you could probably recite. Thibaut Courtois in goal behind the usual back 3. David Luiz and Gary Cahill making up for missing Chelsea's last cup final appearance through injury 5 years ago. Nemanja Matic was an unused sub in Chelsea's 2010 success. Today he gets the nod over Cesc Fabregas, and it is a forward 3 that scored 51 goals between them this season. Rises with spontaneous applause.
Starting and ending on the referee's whistle. Please now join us in a period of silence as we remember those.
First kick of the ball is Diego Costa's. And Chelsea end the campaign, prevent the ball inside to Ramsey. Sanchez, who's in quickly once more. And Sanchez is in. Blame Gary Bezic for that. And it is 1-0 to Arsenal. Inside 5 minutes. Alexis Sanchez, amazing Wembley record goes on. 5 goals in 5 appearances here for Arsenal. He's scored 7 in 6 all told, and he's given the Gunners the lead.
Well, the Chelsea players are arguing, there's nothing to argue about, you'll see it here. Sanchez.
Chelsea free kick, Hazard puts it in, and it's headed over the top by that man, Diego Costa. Pedro, excellent run with the ball. He got away from the first attempt to stop him, which was an unfair one. He couldn't get past the second, and there is going to be Sanchez. He's wound up the big one. Courtois knew it was always going to be too high. There were quite a few in the Arsenal end who were getting off their seats ready to celebrate another. Sanchez, and he's got the ball through. What a chance for 2-0, and it's cleared off the line by Cahill to thwart Mesut Ozil.
Bad touch, bad touch, took away the chance.
What a huge chance for Ozil, and he didn't really connect. Sanchez, who's giving us a bit of everything that he's got. Xhaka to Ozil, Welbeck rises, it's off the post, and somehow it bounces off Ramsey and goes behind.
Another chance.
Pedro looking for Diego Costa, and Diego Costa got in. It's a good save by Ospina. Diego Costa had got the better of Rob Holding, and it was Ospina who came out to block him.
He's hurt himself. I don't think it was anything other than a attempt to win the ball from Costa. Great ball, Pedro.
Welbeck's got it now. They are in. It's come to Welbeck, and Courtois stops him. And it needed the assistance of Cahill yet again on the goal line.
He's got to square it to Ramsey. It's a tap-in. He's got
Sanchez in. It's over everyone. It's come out to Xhaka, and it had to be put behind by Courtois.
Well, he had to run round it a little bit.
Through to Sanchez. Welbeck's just keeping out of it, and there's a slip from Welbeck, so Sanchez had to do it by himself.
He had to, yeah. He had no choice. He made the wrong run, Welbeck.
See when Arsenal are breaking the budget to try to keep it.
Oh, so they should.
Hazard. Pedro!
Oh!
Yeah, he's put everything into it when he perhaps didn't need to. Subtlety was the key. And he went for the sizzler.
The sizzler. It was a good move, but that man Hazard to get better, that's for sure.
Moses, Ospina will come and get that. Not cleanly. Mertesacker tried desperately to duck out of his way. Marcos Alonso strikes, but it's always too high. It was never coming down. And Chelsea have been brought back down to earth in this first half. In the FA, Costa did well to hold it. Here's Victor Moses, parried clear by Ospina, and Mertesacker gets it further away. The two men we talked about, Ospina and Mertesacker. And they are forces him away. Diego Costa will come back again. Monreal is not going anywhere. Diego Costa is Arsenal's and they've taken it. Welbeck. Welbeck does brilliantly and is rather crudely taken out by Victor Moses. That will be a booking.
Oh, he's done that well, hasn't he?
Moses finds Pedro in space. Pedro's shot is wide.
It's because Ramsey was still running back. It's exactly what. Look at the pace of Welbeck. Tried to.
Moses down. Anthony Taylor had a really good look and waves Arsenal's way and may well give a yellow card. He will to Victor Moses, and that means his FA Cup final is over. What a big decision that is from the referee. Chelsea. Hazard. Diego Costa takes it down, and Diego Costa levels for Chelsea. The champions are giving it their everything with the 10 men. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 1. Game on again in the FA Cup final. There's Giroud pulling it back. Arsenal in front once more. Aaron Ramsey scores for the Gunners. Chelsea's reprieve is so short-lived, they'd barely finished the celebration. Pokes it past David Luiz. Oh, it was nearly one of the great FA Cup final goals. Steered wide by the flying. Willian has got up. Kante's gone for the clip towards Hazard. Diego Costa barges in. And here's Mesut Ozil. And Ozil checks. And Ozil hits the post. That was the chance to seal it once and for all for the Gunners. It's a deflection to find Willian. Not really held up by Coquelin. He's able to put one headed further away by Granit Xhaka. El Neni. Ozil. Ozil out to Ramsey. Ramsey through to Mohamed El Neni. Oh, what's she doing? El Neni checks back. That was for the cup. But it is Arsenal's FA Cup anyway. A small smile on the face of Arsene Wenger. A sporting handshake from the manager of the champions, Antonio Conte. But Arsenal have saved one of their best performances of the entire season until last, against all odds. Per Mertesacker is once again an FA Cup winning captain. Stan Kroenke is the owner of an FA Cup winning team. After all the trials and tribulations that we've seen and heard about Arsenal Football Club all season long, when it really mattered at the very end, the Gunners had something left in their armoury. For Arsene Wenger, it is an outright record.
Kings of the Premier League. Given away cheaply by Maitland-Niles, and Willian is away here. He's got support, but he might not need it. Well, it was close. And Arsenal have got away with one. 12 goals last season, you would have expected him to put that away.
Yeah, Maitland-Niles here, just a sloppy touch. He's not concentrating enough, he's not decisive enough with the ball. He recovers well, I have to say. He gets just enough pressure on Willian there, just to put him under enough pressure to force him to squeeze it well, but really a chance missed by Willian. You know, more matches for him is only going to bring more opportunities to score, which with his quality, I'm sure he'll take.
And that was superb from Batshuayi. He's found Willian. Boga is joining the attack. Moses is there too. Willian goes for goal himself, and this time Chelsea did take the lead. Really good finish from Willian. They have been threatening to take charge of this fixture, and just before half-time, that's what they've done.
fully deserved, in my opinion. The opportunities that Arsenal are giving Chelsea and that Chelsea are creating themselves, there's far too many that only eventually they're going to score a goal, and superbly taken from Willian.
5 minutes before half-time, and Willian, who scored a hat-trick against Fulham last weekend, is on the score sheet once more.
Monreal has to keep him going on the outside. As a defender, the only place I don't want him coming is inside. I will gladly let him go on the outside of me there and show him to the goal line. He allows him that space inside. Someone like Willian only needs half an opportunity or half a yard to bend the ball.
Trying to meet that, and does meet that ahead of Bramall. Just got a little bit befuddled. Here is Batshuayi, some space for him too. And Chelsea score a double in quick succession. First Willian and then Batshuayi. The champions with a show of strength just before half-time.
Chelsea again handed the ball from Bramall, I think it was, and developed it themselves, but the initial turnover of the ball was a real sloppy touch or sloppy play from Bramall. Kante doesn't need another opportunity to dispossess somebody, and it's a very composed finish. Mertesacker's body weight's going the wrong way, cuts inside. Very similar finish to Willian's, just with his
adding some composure. And picking out a beautiful pass for Marcus Alonso, who leaves Oxlade-Chamberlain on the floor. Alonso, and it's hit beautifully by Michy Batshuayi. It's 3 goals for Chelsea, and Arsenal's defence are having a China crisis. A second goal on the night for the man who may end up being back up to the record signing, but he will be breathing down his neck.
Excellent ball from Fabregas, I must say. Really put Arsenal on the back foot, and Chamberlain doesn't get the brakes on well enough there. Maybe the pitch has something to do with that, but take nothing away from that finish. Arriving on the edge of the box, it's a nice way to pass here from Alonso, and just to sweep that with his left foot with a bit of bend on it.
And tries to disguise it. In the end, it's come to nothing. Elneny playing in Özil's onside here. Can he produce a cross? Oh, it's through Aaron Ramsey's legs, comes back out, and Coquelin ripples the top of the net. Did Willy Caballero get a little touch on that?
They're the situations where I just love Ozil's quality. We spoke about him earlier and about not doing enough, but these, he always picks people out. There's never just a hopeful ball into the box. It's a great cutback. Should make better contact, but I'm not sure if Caballero just gets a bit of a... No, doesn't get